All right, so I changed up the configuration of the Foxtrot FM, I think it says FMP-9. I've seen other places where they actually still call it like just the FM-9, but anyway. Changed it up, put a different brace on it. My 3-lug adapter came in, so I got the can on it, and since the color of the holostone was already clashing with the rest of the gun, you know, through the whatever color you want to say that Glock mag is on there. So gonna do some shooting and see how it works out with truncated, aka flat nose 9mm. I think what's in there, not I think, I know what is in there right now is American Eagle 147 grain, which is subsonic. But the shitty thing is they're flat, so the nose of the bullet is flat, and some people were saying that these guns don't like to have that feed into the chamber because it doesn't really have a feed ramp. But a lot of guns don't have feed ramps. People just don't realize that. A lot of older guns don't have feed ramps. Just the geometry of the magazine and how it works just makes it work and cycle properly. But we'll see. When I was at home and just, you know, feeding some live rounds into it with the Glock mag and then the P-mag, the P-mag was actually feeding more reliable, so it's weird, but we're gonna see what happens. Not the best camera angle, but neighbors are out here, so gotta make sure that all rounds stay off of anywhere near their area. So, and I didn't bring the tripod, so camera point of view is going to be low, but you'll be fine. Let's see if it'll feed. This is what we're going to do. Take the mag out, lock bolt to the rear, mag in. Well, it worked. Let's see what happens. Make sure our can's on there. Man, that's quiet. That's quiet, but I have to bring up the elevation. Shooting a lot lower than what it was last time. And the shitty thing is I don't remember which one of these is elevation. Pull a plug out, see how quiet this is. That bolt moving back and forth in there is still loud. And then obviously you got gas coming out. And gas is even coming out of the charging handle port and getting in my eye. Is the charging handle moving at all when I'm firing? Let's see. Doesn't look like it. And she worked good. Can isn't too hot either. Go get that Magpul magazine. That's a lot of gas straight to the eyes. Might have to get one of those. They have side charging upper And then also there's a few companies that make like a charging handle that like blocks some of the gas. Into the woods. Here we go. Pretty quiet. Works great so far. Let me dial in that dot, pull up the instructions, figure out which was which. Yeah, that mag well soaks up a lot of heat, so gloves are kind of a thing with this. And obviously this gets hot up here too. So here we go. Fed it. Gassy. And that thing's gassy. I mean, that red dot is almost maxed out, and we're still barely getting on target. Might have to change something up. Yeah, I'm still having to hold high. She works pretty decent. Let me show you what I'm talking about, how this thing doesn't have a feed ramp. So, might be hard to see. But when you look in there, that magazine, basically just ammo gets shoved out of that mag right into the rounded part of the barrel. I don't know what you would call that. It's kind of a feed ramp that's on the barrel, but it doesn't really like extend into the magazine area. But it's working pretty good. But obviously the more carbon buildup you get on it, it's going to be harder for the rounds to slide on it. We'll see what happens. Trying a different load. This is S&B. It is subsonic, 140 grain, which is weird. I thought usually it had to be like 147 to be subsonic. It doesn't have a feet per second on here that I can see, so I'll have to look that up later. They only have like 5 rounds. You get what you get. Let's see how it hits. That one. I'm still having to aim high. Those cycle good too, which I thought they wouldn't, because they're kind of, the overall length of them is really short compared to the other ones, and they're truncated, you know, flat nose. So far it works pretty good. Can's kind of hot, obviously.